Yeah, clap for your own self.
Thank you so much. I've been enjoying. Oh my! If people could only. You guys have no. We'll be back right after.
Take another break.
Oh man! I'm cooking that tonight. I'm stopping at the store. That is great. Easy to do.
Yeah, it is.
But one of the things I mentioned to you. I like breakfast, not at breakfast time, at dinner or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, you said, well, I got something easy to fix for you. They throw it together in no time. What are we talking about?
Well, this is for the holidays, and I thought it's great. You know, if you're entertaining, if you want to keep it on the economical side, you can make your, as my wife calls it, Brenners. You know, and you can actually do a nice omelet. But I thought for the holidays, if you're entertaining, make up an omelet station. Come in, an omelet bar. Come in, tell me what you want. We put it together for you.
Just like you're at brunch.
Yeah.
Or like a burger bar.
Yeah, the burger bar. I love that. I miss that burger bar.
But this is easy to do.
Yes, it is.
Now you've thrown butter in there, and
Yes.
now just eggs.
I just threw a butter in, and it's funny because one of the times I remember doing this was at the. I was at the Westchester Country Club in New York City, in New York, Rye, New York, and it was the millennium, and it was the day after, you know. January 1st, I had to get up first thing in the morning and do an omelet bar.
Fun.
And I was like, really? I just got to bed. And so what we did, but I'll tell you, people love this. They really, honest to God, love this.
I have a lot of problems when I'm making omelets, so I'm kind of keeping an eye on you there because, you know, I'm always down there, but you're just kind of shaking it around.
You shake it around, keep it moving, agitate it as much as possible, and you add a lot of
butter.
That's what I'm saying, because what it does, it doesn't stick.
Yeah, because I noticed down at the bottom, I usually coat the thing with butter, but you really had butter.
No, you got to add butter, and you know it was also
its flavor.
It adds a lot of flavor. You need a little salt and pepper.
Of course, Kevin's flavor.
It's all about flavor. Now here, let's see if
you gonna go for the flip?
You know, you don't have to with this one because what you want to do is coat it nice. Well, I can go for the flip.
Well, no. I'm just saying because some people can't. I know you can. I know you can.
Back here, we're going for the flip.
Some people think they have to, you know, try the flip or do the fold, and it gets messed up on them. So omelets are hard for people at home.
It's not that hard, and you know, basically, also what you want to do is this method also, where it kind of rolls over. You can do it that way. A lot of French chefs test you that way when you try out for their restaurants how to make the perfect omelet, which goes like this.
Yeah, which is tough to do. Yeah. But now you're adding it because you're getting ready to. I always wondered, when do you start adding? When do you know?
This is, well, you basically are going to continue cooking even when you add the stuff. So if you still see a little bit of the yolk, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's going to cook. And what we're going to do now is this is going to be a Christmas omelet. This is called a Nova Scotia Christmas omelet. Oh, sorry. All right, now
there we go.
What we're going to do is we're going to add the nice, beautiful Nova Scotia smoked salmon. Okay. People say salmon and eggs. Yeah, you try it, and then you tell me how great it is. And then you add a little bit, keep it traditional, of
the cream cheese.
The cream cheese to it.
You go for lox?
And then you go for a little bit of dill, keeping it in the sort of Scandinavian sort of style. And then you go for some red pepper, red onions. Okay? And then you get that going. Then you get your spatula.
Now, because I like that spatula, you usually explain it to me, that's usually used for fish, but you find it so much easier to get up underneath anything with that.
I use it for just about everything because it's very thin and it's very versatile. Because it's so thin, it gets under everything. It's a fish spatula. Now, remember, we're doing live TV, so we're saying, you know,
it's not perfect.
It's never going to be perfect on live TV, but it's.
But this is my omelet. And if I was fixing it at home, this is kind of just throw it together real quick.
Yep.
You're still
see what I mean about the flip?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Excellent.
All right, so you get that going.
A nice color on it.
Yep. And that's not bad.
That's not burned. That's color. That's flavor.
That's
awesome.
That's your butter.
Well, that's the butter.
Yeah, that's your butter. That's your butter cooking. So, yeah.
Put it back.
All right,
down so you want to take this off?
Why don't you pass me a plate, Mr. Tim? And then we are
burn you.
going
Here, I'll
to...
get rid of that.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Now, this is plated up, ready to eat.
Oh, absolutely, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
And then what I also do, you know, my family, we are very, very big on grilled bread.
Want cheese?
You can add cheese if you want, but normally in traditional with the, you know, we have the cream cheese in there already, so.
Yeah.
Fine. No,
I'm going to let you keep on cooking, so we got one more thing I want to show everybody.
Yes.
What are we looking for?
Pass me some pieces of those little breads right here.
There we go.
And that's also nice.
He's got,
nice little
because that's important when you're serving people, is to be sure the presentation looks right. You know,
sure.
That's going to make it that much better.
How about
Plus
that?
toast and eggs go together.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Okay.
Now I want to remind everybody once again, your restaurants and where they can get this, because these are things I guess you can find on the dish on a regular basis.
People pounding down the door.
I heard. What?
They want the omelet.
So these are things that you normally get.
The omelet station is one of the staples that we have at Sugarfoot at private parties.
Yeah. Now that's. But you can visit your restaurants. Once again, I guess you're open regular hours.
Yeah, we're open regular hours. The one in Lincoln is on Tuesday through Friday, and the one downtown on Orange Street is open from Monday through Friday, and it's at the New Mars building.
Great lunchtime.
Is this like a lunch thing? Lunch, brunch, dinners?
Lunch, brunch. Yeah.
Not dinners. It's mostly lunch.
Okay.
Yeah,
mostly lunch.
Mostly lunch. And,
you want to do one more?
Yeah,
do another one.
Have we got time for one more?
Daps is saying we got to wrap it up.
Let's make an omelet to take us out.
Yeah.
How much work it took me?
You start taking omelet, and I'll remind
Make an omelet
everybody.
to take
Thank
us out.
everybody. Your website, real quick. They want to find out more and everything.
Sugarfoot.com.
Yeah, and sugarfoot.com. You aren't going to find the recipes there, but you'll find the menu that.
Or
maybe
just
some of
Google
these-
Chef Anthony.
Yeah, Google Chef Anthony and
Yeah.
get, Kevin will post your recipes up on his site. So if you want to find that, what's your site there, Kevin?
.com.
We thank you so much. This is Chef Anthony once again.
Thank you very
I would
much.
love to have you
Thank
come
you.
back and do some
I'd
more.
love to. More than
I
better.
got a meal. I got to go home prepare tonight. I got to stop and get a couple ingredients. I hope you'll do the same thing. Till next week, for the entire gang, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah, he said go ahead. He said go
Oh,
ahead.
we
Cook
can
it
now?
up.
cook us out with an omelet. Here,
All right, ready? Here we go.
wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
Give me a
and cook
quick
an
wipe,
omelet.
and then what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the. This is called the cob.
I think Daps just wants an omelet.
I think that's what he wants us to do.
Yeah,
All right, remember.
he didn't like salmon.
But Tim, look
so.
at this. You want two
butter.
You want
butter.
butter.
Two butter
You
pans.
want two
Because I
butter.
always thought you just took it and coated a pan.
No. You got to keep
Can't
it.
hurt with butter.
You're not going to hurt it. You're not going to hurt it. You're only
Yeah.
going to make it better.
You can't have too much butter.
And then
Four of them's a little too much, Kevin.
No, it's not.
not in Kevin's world.
Not in my world. You remember the guy we had on the cooking show at the time? Daps, I don't know. You remember. If the pan got too hot, more butter. If it was, oh my God, more butter. That was the thing. We went through 6 pounds of butter on the show. I'm not lying either.
Jeez. All right, now look, you got to get this going. And now this is going to be a fun one because we had like Cobb salad.
Right.
You know, to keep it in the tradition, we are going to do it with bacon, tomatoes, onions, and blue cheese.
Yeah, so with an
Blue
omelet, you
cheese.
can pretty much do whatever you want.
Oh,
really.
you can be so
Yeah.
creative with it. And at dinner parties, these are so much fun because people could just be, have all the accoutrements out, have peppers, have jalapenos, have wasabi, whatever.
I was going to remind people, if we're still, for those that's watching live on the internet right now, you can always get what we just did, recipes, right off the TV show by watching the show again.
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah.
And write it down as we're doing it. So.
Hey, it was a simple thing on the chicken. He just cooked it in butter with salt and pepper. It was mustard cream butter.
I don't know what he did,
Brandy.
but I want to remake it. I've got to say, I'm not a big chicken guy, but that had to be some of the best chicken I've ever put in my mouth. But it's all in the sauce.
Thank you.
It's all in
it
the
was
sauce.
all in the
Yeah,
sauce,
yeah.
no question.
in the sauce.
It's all in the sauce. And now, here's another thing a lot of people would never think of putting into it is blue cheese. And Mr. Tim, what's your name again? Kevin?
Just call me Bert.
Call me Bert. All right, then you add some blue cheese to that.
Don't call me Francis. Just don't call me late for omelets.
And now, you're right about adding only that much blue cheese because I'll tell you, you don't want too
It's a
much.
heavy flavor.
That's a boatload of flavor. And if you actually want to go mild on the blue cheese, you get the Gorgonzola. That is not as strong, as pungent as the Maytag or the other types of blue cheese. And I wasn't a very big blue cheese fan growing up, but as I got older, I started just loving it. I
Yeah.
love blue
Hot
cheese.
wings.
Yeah.
It's a college thing. You acquire a taste in college for
Oh,
blue
yes,
cheese.
it is. All right, ready for a flip?
Flip it, baby.
Let's see what we got.
Stand
here.
back.
All right, here we go. Now, how's that?
Perfect.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Then you get a little bit more there on top. Let that cook, and then I'll flip it again in a couple of seconds, just so that.
I've got to get a little smaller pan because I'm noticing an omelet pan.
This is an omelet pan.
Yeah,
An omelet
yeah.
pan is only 6 inches because if you make anything bigger, you're going to
Yeah,
get an
that's
omelet.
where I have a problem in flipping.
Yeah.
Sure, that's not 8 inches.
Well, it is.
But it's got the high sides too, so it cooks it like. It's good.
It cuddles it, and that's pretty much what you want with an
It
omelet pan.
spoons the omelet.
I know what I got to get is an omelet pan.
An omelet pan, a fish spatula.
Now, you just turn it again, and there is the perfect omelet right there.
That is.
And this is, again, a Cobb omelet. And I give credit to a friend of mine, Julia, at work. She came up with that idea. I thought, what a great idea.
It
you know?
is.
And I
Because
said,
with an omelet, I guess you can experiment and put anything you want, really.
oh, absolutely.
Whatever
All
you
right.
like to eat.
Pass me a plate. Let's plate it up. Let's see how good it came out. Okay. little runny, but that's okay.
We'll let you do your presentation.
Yes.
I'll switch this one out. and
Now,
start-
what I would like to do with this-
And start trying this traditional one here.
This, and then we'll give it a nice, I love thyme. I'm a big fan of thyme.
Unfortunately, we're out of time.
Oh!
Get it.
Ba-dum-bum. I got it. And now,
That's good, isn't it?
now, there you go. Very simple, nice omelet. How's that?
Oh, this is great. This is great.
You know, my wife
I-
loves that stuff on bagels.
Yeah.
So I've just thought you've just given me a great idea for her for a nice Sunday breakfast.
Hey, absolutely.
bang.
Even a Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Even a
Yeah.
Sunday dinner. And you have the cream cheese, you have the smoked salmon, you have the caramelized red onions. You know, it doesn't get any better than that.
No, no. Thank you so much.
My pleasure, always.
All right, let's do another one.
That was good.